Yeah, so thinking about the video I just did in regards to Tyler Perry reviving, some of his other shows from back in the day, mainly from the OWN era, because I honestly don't see a reason to revive for better or worse. And Love Thy Neighbor, no. I mean, I know that the what was it? Is it Patrice Lovely, the actress that portrays Hattie? I know a long time ago she did a interview and mentioned how Tyler wanted to do something with Hattie, but nothing ever came from it. I think the closest thing was that thing she did for was it Tubi? It's like a Hattie movie, but in reality it's just like a compilation of a bunch of skits she did. Or is it Hattie's House or something? I don't know. It was some. I never watched it, but yeah, I think it's on Tubi. But I guess the Tyler project never worked out for whatever reason. But yeah, when it comes down to the big three, it would be Have and Have Nots, If Loving You Is Wrong, or Too Close to Home as the other remaining shows that Tyler Perry has done, but they haven't gotten the reboot or revival treatment like House of Pain, which got two technically, the Pains, and then the BET reboot. And then Meet the Browns didn't come back as Meet the Browns, but Assisted Living is, you might as well say it's just Meet the Browns continue because Brown and Core are in there. And it's kind of weird because just like the Pains, you had two of the main characters of the original show plopped into a different environment full of new characters. Except Assisted Living is way better than the Pains ever was, but hey, that's just me. So when I look at the new contract with BET, I don't know all the details, but you think about how I think that the articles talked about how, yes, Tyler has already created over 700 episodes of television during his first deal with, Viacom. And it has me thinking, this new contract is multi-year. I don't know exactly how long, but I'm just going to estimate 3 to 5 years. Theoretically, when you look at what the 10 shows that got renewed plus the Route 187, so that's 11 shows, he would have to create, 2 to 3 more seasons per show to again meet that 700 episode quota, assuming that's what the new contract is. And some of these shows just don't seem to have that many episodes left in them to continue on. Like, for example, it is going to sound kind of weird since I am talking about the shows that I honestly don't see lasting too much longer because it makes no sense. Bruh would be the first one on the chopping block. They still have the season 4 that got filmed over a year ago. And when it said that the show got renewed, I'm assuming that meant, oh, well, the show finally got the green light for season 4. So those episodes we've been holding off on, we're finally going to release them. I don't think Bruh is going past season 4. So I don't think that show is going to last for season 5 and beyond. So take that off the list. When you look at a show like The Oval, it is a popular show. And I'm not just saying this because I didn't love season 5 as much as I was hoping I would. But the ratings are high. They aren't Sisters level, but they are high. Heck of a lot higher than House of Pain and Assisted Living. But I don't really see a reason for The Oval and by extension Ruthless to last too much longer. So let's just be nice and say that they get one more season after what they've already done. They've already filmed season 6 of The Oval, season 5 of Ruthless. Maybe they get an additional season, then they're done too. So that's 3 shows right there. House of Pain, Assisted Living, again, I don't really see them going too much longer because both of those shows have 2 other seasons that have already been filmed. They've already filmed in advance 2 seasons of these shows. Once those are done, again, I don't really see a point of them being on the network anymore. That's 5 shows out of 10 I just axed off right there. So that leaves what? Sisters Atima. I think now it's like the BET Plus shows, like All the Queen's Men, which I don't see that show going anywhere anytime soon. Then you have the Michael Blackson show, which it just got the pilot season, which was 4 or 5 episodes. So a season 2 might actually be like a full season of like 10 episodes, I guess. And then what's the other show? Is it Perimeter? Is that the 10th show? I'm not counting Route 187 because that just got greenlit. Yeah, but I think that once some of these shows get 1 or 2 more seasons, then they're going to be gone. So if he wanted to like fill the quota for the other hundreds, couple hundred episodes, Tyler might do what he did on the OWN network, like how he revived the Pains. I feel like the Pains was only created so Tyler could meet the quota of hours of network television he created for the OWN network by creating the Pain. So he could actually reach back if he wanted to and revive one of the other shows. Like I said before, if you revive If Loving You Was Wrong, just do one solid season, to wrap everything up. That's all you need to do. We don't need the show to continue like for 50 or 60 episodes. We only need like 10 or so episodes to properly wrap up the series. Have and Have Nots, that's kind of a hot mess. How you would change the ending, a dream or something, and continue it, you can do that. The actors still look great, and I feel like all of them would be willing and able to come back, especially if the price is right, because some of them, like Tinka, have gone on to do other things. So, for them to come back would be pretty solid. And I have no doubt that the cast would love to get together to work on this project. Too Close to Home, like I said, it's kind of iffy. I don't really see that show needing to come back while the Oval is still there. So let the Oval kind of run its course, even though I really think the show should end, and then bring this show back. Because I think that if any of these shows technically deserve to get a revival or something, it's Too Close to Home, because it barely began to fly before TLC clipped its wings. While Have and Have Nots and If Loving You Was Wrong, they just need a brief revival before they get put to bed for good. So those are just my thoughts. I mean, with all the shows that Tyler Perry got the green light for in terms of renewals, most of these shows, they don't need to last another 3 to 5 years. They honestly do not. Like I said, House of Pain, Assisted Living, The Oval, and Ruthless, they do not. They're about to run out of gas. Some of them, I feel like they ran out of gas a while ago, but Tyler keeps hitting the pedal to try to make them go an extra mile, and it's like they don't need another season. Wrap the shit up. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section below. I think I did a short too where I talked about, okay, there's a lot of shows that got renewed, but I think you can honestly chop off half of the list and you wouldn't be losing anything substantial. Caught Up, it's like, the Michael Blackson show was alright. I didn't think it was anything too stellar. I thought it was okay, but I feel like if that show got renewed, I don't see why Caught Up didn't get renewed. But I do think that maybe it's just due, to like Jasmine Brown recently having her baby. And, talking about how, she wants to get back into like, beach body shape and whatnot. I think once she gets to that, then she will, probably be ready to do another season of the show. Because to me, it's like, I enjoyed it, but at the same time, it was literally a rinse and repeat of the Gary Andy stuff from Sisters, but in a BET Plus format. But yeah, I just think that most of the renewed shows, I don't think will last for 2+ more seasons. It just doesn't make sense to me. So we might actually see a bunch of new Tyler Perry shows in the near future, or he might actually revive some of the other shows fans have been clamoring on about for the past few years. Because how many years have people been begging for House of Pain to come back to find out what happened to Calvin and Miranda? And then we finally got it. But the Pains actually sucked so bad that maybe that's why House of Pain came. Honestly, yeah, I think I need to do a fun video where I list out a bunch of questions I would love to ask Tyler Perry if I ever got the chance. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.